Oh, sorry, I didn't yell, let's go. But this is still on. Whatever. So. I had said we were going to do all this shit, and then I looked it up, and boy howdy, the Museum of Oddities is literally designed to waste your time. So we're not doing that shit.
And bloodlines.
It's time to talk to this man.
Look you to blood for truth. Then, oh my, to what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me?
No, we got him up loud. I guess he talks quiet.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned, as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king of the aliens, who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the aliens 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the alien sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As Uibala, Umarale El Nada Rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat. Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine crusader's weaponry?
I don't know.
Nor do I. Oh, my people! Who will save you from destruction? Is there none now worthy to be your crusader? The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the eight divines. He went alone into the White Gold Tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of earth. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the crusader's relics have been lost for many an age. Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed? He is the enemy of all who walk free on Tamriel today, a survivor of the ancient race of alien slave masters who once ruled Cyrodiil. He was struck down by Pelennor, but by his art, Umaril had bound himself to the realm of his mistress, the Daedra Lord Meridia. So he was not slain, but simply cast adrift upon the waters of Oblivion.
Wait, what?
Now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods who helped bring about his downfall so many ages ago.
Wait a second. I thought Meridia was like a super cool Daedric prince. Why was she okay with slavery?
Once there were 8 divines. Then Tiber Septim became Talos, and the 8 became mine. I followed the old way of honoring the 8 while also giving due to Talos, the one who ascended. Think on this. What happened here is only the beginning. Look well upon this chapel of Debella.
Yeah, and then he goes on. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save... I want to hear all of his responses to the different factions.
Well. Are you a worthy knight? I apologize for even asking the question. Most esteemed master, please, do not allow me to interrupt your quest for the relics. Are you a worthy knight? An honest thief? I'll leave it to the priests of Zenithar to debate that paradox with you. Well. Indeed. And yet you would seek the holy relics. The gods will find you an interesting plaything, I have no doubt. Well. Are you? And a worthy successor to Hannibal Traven, I have no doubt. I'm sure your arcane arts will locate the lost relics for you in no time. Are you... Let the gods be the judge of that. I cannot see into men's hearts. I see only their words and deeds. Well. Are you... Then I'm sure you will have no trouble finding the relics on your own. You clearly need no aid from man or God. Why do you come to me for aid, worthy knight? The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way, travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to each of the gods in turn, and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings.
Hell yeah.
For those who would repent their past deeds, walking the pilgrim's way is a traditional way to cleanse yourself before the gods. Follow the map I gave you. Visit the way shrines of the Nine. Pray and wait for a sign. He was defeated but not destroyed by Helenol the Crusader. Only a true knight. May the 8 and 1. I'm so hungry. I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Blessings of Anu upon ye. Yes? He's our new captain. I've never met a finer man. Hall's ropes faster can run faster than anyone I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought that it would mark it on the map. I mean, like, this is probably the best place to start, right? Oh, that's right, I've got to reassign. Blech. Okay. Let's just so that we don't have to redo all that talking. And then... Way Shrines of the Nine Divines, Oblivion. Oh yeah, here we go. I wish the picture was in better quality. Maybe it will be if we go to the site. Let me make sure it doesn't tell me... No, it just tells me to go do it. Okay. Brina Cross Inn seems like the best place to go. Also, I really want to emphasize the map I'm looking at is like if it's like unbelievably vague. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with a Rasengan. I have prayed at the Way Shrine of Arcade. I'll just save after each one. Okay, so we can still fast travel. Next one is Mara, and it looks immediately to the left of Kavaj, so Gotcha Inn. And it looks like it'd just be straight north, so... It should be within eyesight if I'm following the map right. Where is it? Is that it? No, that's a rock. No, no, okay, okay. My bad. It looks like it'll be around Curseline. Okay, I mistook Skingrad for Kvatch.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Ah, damn you.
Wait, what am I doing? I don't need to take anything. That doesn't have weight. Line myself north. It looks like I should be directly where it is, so I probably... There we go. Yeah, okay. I wonder if it's going to be a twist that he invaded that Daedric realm. Okay. Because unless I'm mistaken, Meridia's like one of the actually cool Daedric princes. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense for her to be super evil. So we should travel to Waden. More like Gain Priory. You gonna take me to it? Oh, I see it. I see it already. I do not see anything. Maybe I ran away from something? And it's the, okay. But she's like aggroed, so it means something's gotta be around here, right? Oh! Don't deer count as aggro if you make them run? Alright. Yeah. Okay, Shrine of Dibella. So, Shrine of Akatosh, it's directly south of Bruma. It has been too long since I've done the main quest, because I came into the Bruma Caverns at one point and I was like, oh, that's got to be for some weird thing. And it's for the main quest, because there's all the spies in Bruma I completely forgot about. I don't see it. I don't think it's this way. I think I missed it. I'm way too south already. I'm below the road, so yeah. Okay, so from here, let's go southeast. in between here and that road.
Ah!
There it is. I see it.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, that's the way Akatosh. Julianos looks the most connected to a road. Let's go there next. How do you set markers? I guess you just can't set markers on PC. I don't know how. It'd be faster from Memorial Cave. Because that fort has goblins at it. Oh, you poor Shadowmere. I need to kill this Shadowmere so it respawns or something. It just doesn't have the horse armor on it. We got some walking to do. Let's put on... There it is, Greater Force Rescue. Okay, so from here, I just need to follow the road and it should be within eyesight. There it is. Way Shrine of Julianos. Located relatively close. Around Hersine's shrine should be the Shrine of Talos. Or the Way Shrine. Not a real shrine. Gotta use my eyes for this one. There it is. Okay, it's Talos, so it's now time for Zenithar, which should be directly ahead of Breville. A flooded mine is at Goblin Soul River. Wow, this one's literally right here. Cool. The next one is Kenrith. It looks like it's located in this basin, which I haven't discovered or explored. Would it be faster to go from Lost Boy or down from Crayfish? Probably Crayfish because it's straight terrain and it's not the water. But it looks like it's located in that pond. So I just need to keep track of... Okay, so south, southeast. Or... I don't know what that's called. I don't know how you word it whenever it's in between different cardinal directions. Or, no, because cardinal are the 4, but I don't know what the secondary would be. I guess tertiary? Tertiary makes it sound like tushy. I think this is one of the collector rooms. Yeah, Macamentain. It's all the weirdest ones that are the ruins that you go to for the collector. So I think we're here. On the map, it says it's on the southeastern area of this little thing. Okay, I overshot it, apparently. Oh, okay. I can see it now. Stendor is on the road to Leowin on the left. Looks like directly to the left of Water's Edge. Oh man, the swamp makes visibility like almost 0. I might have to wait for day. Yeah, because it looks like I should already be able to see it. Alright, let's sleep it off. Gonna get me some water. I'm feeling thirsty right now. Oh, they didn't do dick. I have a few distinct memories of quests that made me give up. One of them was being a vampire in the Imperial City during the Mythic Dawn quest. That made me give up. I gave up one time because Pilgrimage was really dumb. Because I didn't look up the guide and try to do it by. I tried to just search for it manually.
Whoa!
We're way too far left. Wait a second. Let me look at the map. Yeah, that's the little crazy thing with the map. Okay, it should be more around this cave. What is this fucking shrine? That little twist. That little juke right. Yeah, that little juke right. We're exactly where it says it is. I made fun of clear skies in Skyrim, and here we are. Maybe if I just go uphill, I'll find it. Nope. Dude, can I like wait this fog out? Way Shrine of Stendal. Dude, stop telling me to search in the image. You're blocking what I'm trying to see. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, I undershot it. I need to follow this way north. It should be in this chunk I'm coming up on. Dude, this fading is horrible. Found it. There we go. All on my own. With nobody else's help or the internet. I did it totally on my own. I wasn't using Google. I was creating a psychic link.
Hail, knight! You seek my relics with a worthy heart.
What the fuck?
Me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep.
This is hurting my eyes. I play this in the dark.
I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. As Umaru, the accursed, found a way back, the foulest of a foul race, 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umarim found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me as a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy.
Okay. Alright. Probably a bad idea to do your shrine quest in the middle of pilgrimage. Hey, that's our shrine. That's us.
I wish there were children here. Scrumptious, darling children. I haven't eaten in so long. Ravel will tell me what to do. You too.
Bugs. Bugs everywhere, all over. Wonderful, tasty bugs. No time for you. Talk to Ravel. He doesn't like the bugs. Not even with mead.
Have you seen it? Have you seen the light? The bright, shining light? I know it. It waits for you. Speak with Ravel. He knows the way.
Place? Not place? Here? Not here? Welcome to the Grove of Madness, stranger. Or go away. Who knows? Time will tell. Killed and ate a Bosmer there, but it made me sick. Saw Lord Sheagorath in the Vomitus, so that's all right. Here to sacrifice? A limb would be nice. Then approach the shrine. Of course, he won't appear, because it's not raining. He loves the rain. And you'll need an offering. I think a lesser soul gem, a head of lettuce, and some yarn will do the trick. Yes, that's what Sheagorath wants. The 9 divines are boring. Deidre, they're never boring. We watch and wait.
So that's us. Why can't we just do it? We're already almost there. We only need a feather. Vanilla. Oh. I was really hoping that would have just let me skip the whole dungeon. Too bad. I found the body of Sir Amiel, who appears to have perished centuries ago while questing for the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues on his body that will help out my own quest for the Crusader's relics. Sir Amiel was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. Through reading his journal, I've learned that the location of their former headquarters, the Priory of the Nine in the West Weald. Once I've recovered the helm from the Shrine of the Crusader, I should proceed to the old Priory. According to Sir Amiel's journal, the helm of the Crusader is located in Pelennor Shrine. You know, like, looks okay. Doesn't really match the fit, though. Oh, boy. Now that I've recovered the helm, I should proceed to the Priory of the Nine to see if it still holds the Cuirass of the Curator. What else has this thing got? Some gold. Did he just silence the Lich? That's really funny. Oh yeah, they expect you to go the long way. Haha, nah, bitch. Nah, bitch. Yeah, I don't need to pick that up. What else is over here? Oh yeah, they expect you to come through like an entire other zone. Dude, I'm so fast, it's like wigging out the frame rate. I need to go get another summon spell for whenever the Saint Seducers aren't useful. Because they can't handle ghosts. I know where to get Frost Astronaut now, but for now, I'll probably just summon Faded Wraith. Well, no, it shouldn't replace it, but you get to have backup. Alright, fine then, bitch. I'll just beat your ass the old-fashioned way. You wanna get fancy with it? That's what I thought. Okay, this is that area I ended up in. I didn't make a hard save, so... Save load. I get like an incredibly strong feeling that because I jumped over the fence to get the helmet, the game is going to be a bitch about it and bug out. So I need to have a hard save just in case. Priory of the Nine is south of Nornelhorst.
A pleasure to speak with.
Oh,
Only quality. Only. That. You too.
Wah! Ah! Boo! Boo! Wah! Wah!
Well, that's weird. It's fucking out of here. And all chapels, yeah, all chapels have a little carry off.
Ah!
Wait. Actually, no. Before I forget, I need to go get my Frost Atronach. I think Frost Atronach is like the strongest summon that uses magic. I think. I could be mistaken.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. They say a thief actually stole one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Library. Who would have thought it was even possible?
Dharma balls.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
Not you. There you are.
I hope I can help. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day, rain or shine. Have you heard? Take... A pleasure to speak. But look at the muscles on you.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, I'm thinking about dinner because I'm hungry. I tried to. I started making a pizza,
Well met.
and then I was just like, I just straight up don't
A
want a
pleasure to
pizza.
speak with you. Let's do business.
So what I ended up doing was I just opened it, but it was already open. So I put it in the fridge for like a day, and it tasted weird when I made it. And that 1-year-old pizza, not 1-year-old, but
I'm willing to
1-year-old.
teach. If
That
you're
1-day-old
willing to
pizza
learn.
be hitting different. Alright, there we go. Got my summons.
Take care.
I'm Contumelius Florius. Always he preaches in it. So I'll go.
I am Alberic Lip. What can I interest you in? I can show you some new things. Take care.
I got any soul gems.
Excuse me. My name is Angama. I would gladly have a look at my wares. You a fine trip. That's it. That's more than I'd usually pay. Excuse me. There's much I can show you. Goodbye.
Stolen from her.
Yeah, this is definitely it. Oh, it didn't activate. Oh, the curse of the Crusader? Come on. Think. Think, Nick. Think. Uh. Okay, it's clearly not in here. But I might have overlooked it at the chapel. Can't enter the well. Do you have to wear... Oh, you probably have to wear the Petal's helmet, right? Oh. That was it. Oh boy. I hope you weren't burnt out on dungeon crawls. Come on, dude, please be alright here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Ah! No. That's generic Knights of the Night stuff. Oh, we actually do need yarn. It's right there. Oh.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
I mean, like, at least it's just combat. There's no nonsense about, like, a dungeon crawl or whatever. It's just combat. Okay. Okay.
Sir Casimir, step forward. Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself. You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true wisdom. You show a fury of faith that I have seen in centuries, but now you face surge. You have lost, Sir Chilkin. Sir Torov. Yeah. You have stood against the Knights of the Nine. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
Damn, he's good.
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
I have defeated the ghostly guardians. Yeah, whatever. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusaders' relics.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight. You completed the quest that I could not. I am glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate? When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the war or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed. A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlet slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Koral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Koral. Perhaps they can help you. It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very chapel. My entire lineage was ruined by this curse. Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know. I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr in Koral. No mortal man could lift them. We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong. May your sword strike true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar. I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means. Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowen, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not, it is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it. This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowen's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowen as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman Saint Calidus built the chapel of Zenithar in Leowen as a tribute to the legend. When Saint Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsmen. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were.
I love that he says that. And all this quest is for anyone who plays this game is just fucking loot hunting.
Casimir left with the gauntlets when the order dissolved. I heard that he lost them, but I had my own problems to deal with. May the Nine.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours. Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything. The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it. History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Though we went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one. Sir Ralbus quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the chapel of Leowen for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Emil found his body and laid him to rest here at the priory. Go with virtue. I am at your service, Commander. Sir Henrik wasn't drawn into the war as so many of us were. His mind never left the shield. In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine. I am at your service, Commander. Sir Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him. After what happened with Beric, who would try to stop him? Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. Sir Henrik spent his days looking for the shield. He was so determined. We all were in those days. The wars of men undermined the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes. Walk with the Nine.
How may I serve you, Commander? The gauntlets were recovered by Sir Casimir, one of our few victories during our time. But then, even our victories became our failure. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more.
No, that's completely fine. I think that's a really good thing that you just said there.
In death, we continue the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday we shall be moving once more. Walk with the Nine.
I've spoken with the ghosts of the Knights of the Nine and learned where several parts of the armor of the Crusader are hidden. I should return when I have collected them all.
I am at your service, Commander.
You got anything to add now?
Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy of the Order's last days. After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralbus journeyed to the chapel of Leowen to attempt Zenithar's test of faith. He tried to reach the mace again and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. But I was too late. Sir Junkin helped me carry his body back here. I failed my friend, and I failed Zenithar. Perhaps you can succeed where Sir Ralvus could not, and redeem us both.
Oh yeah.
May your swords strike true.
I mean, like, that's all good and all. Dude, I have nothing to say about what just happened. That was like some nonsense. Boring. That was real boring. Leyland, Coral, Fort Bulwark. Let's do the one in Coral first. I could go, I could be really cynical and just say that, like, yeah, what happens when a bunch of Bible humpers get together. They become more obsessed with their infatuation with it than taking it as it's intended to be taken, so. But it's pretty clear they're failure characters, so. That's not really adding anything. Which god is this? Stendar?
You're in good company. What brings you here, my lady? Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask? Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kevin. Oh, why? He's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kevin, who have such a burden placed on them through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done. He's down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like. The gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. Certainly after Kellen's family has died out. There are knights questing for the Crusaders' relics everywhere these days. It seems that many have heeded the Prophet's call. Take care.
I wonder why the audio is mixed so poorly in this area.
You're a sneaky looking sort. What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. Ah, so you've heard it happen. Terrible curse. The people in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Our elder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with our elder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up? I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything. I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendhal want from me? Be seeing you.
Good day. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendhal every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendhal for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendhal for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children. Be seeing you. Hi there.
Okay, we're gonna pause it right there. I gotta take a call.
What's going on with you? They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beastfolk from servitude. It seems that these are turbulent times in the land of the Dunmer. Be seeing you. You have the hands of a healer.
Alright, sorry about that. I think we've got like 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to bail. I'm gonna take the curse, right? It's pretty obvious. I have prayed at the altar in the chapel of Stendar, and have been granted the ability to lay hands on Killen. I need to see him at once.
What have we here? Come back to see the doomed man, have you? I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me? Take care. Well met. Take care. Good day. Take your time.
No, we're already at 100. Was it a spell that I got? Yes.
Take care.
It looks like I just fucking. It looks like I just fucking Dr. Manhattan like annihilated him. I have lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has been affected. With the curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader.
You? How did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Look at him go!
Look at me.
Tire yourself out?
I can't believe it. I feel normal. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. I finally have a chance to get out and see the world. I'm not wasting another second of my life, and I'm forever indebted to you, friend. Farewell.
That's nice. Again, hilariously enough, it wasn't really the power of the gods, it was the individual sacrifice. So, I can't tell if this DLC is trying to, like, reinforce the gods or not. Damn it, I can't do it with the word analog stick. Why don't we talk to that man? He probably has something to say about it.
I can't believe you are willing to do that for Kellen. To sacrifice your own well-being without hesitation. What business do I have acting as a priest if I'm not willing to do all I can in helping those who need it? Perhaps I need to rethink my calling.
What can I do for you? I heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone from the chapel in Coral. Be seeing you.
Alright. We're gonna call it there. This is funnier than I thought it would be. Bye.